My people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Batala FC. We are within. Why am I so happy? Crystal Palace, congratulations. Crystal Palace and Newcastle United have had seasons where they've broken the longest droughts. If anything, from what I heard, this is Crystal Palace's first major trophy. So congratulations to Oliver Glasner and his players. And what does it also confirm? Man City go trophyless. The most dominant side in England over the last 10 years are trophyless. Liverpool won Premier League, Newcastle United won Carabao Cup, Palace have won the FA Cup, Chelsea could win Europa Conference League, Man United or Spurs could win the Europa League, leaving Arsenal and Man City there to show face. You get me? But yeah, guys, the joy will be there. You know, they've brought world peace as Crystal Palace once more. Congratulations. But today's segment is one that's more concerning than joyous. It's something I realized just as I looked at dates. And on the 14th of June, the Club World Cup will commence. But the transfer window will open on the 16th of June. That means Chelsea need to sell. Chelsea are actually in a situation where we need to sell to buy more than anything. We're in debt. We can't just dig into some set of funds, you know, the way Todd Bowley was doing over the last 3 years. Things have changed. We've struck a sort of threshold. So what happens now? Chelsea fans, I'd like us to gear up for a similar transfer window to the one we faced at the beginning of the season, where we were emotional that Conor Gallagher was sold. Firstly, shunned out, then sold. Ben Chilwell, shunned out, then sold. Trevor Chalobah, shunned out, sent on loan. Well, Chilwell as well, sent on loan. But, you know, guys, these players being sort of abused, you know, firstly misused and then sent out without their say, if anything, just to balance the books. And we could have a similar situation again. And these players might not even travel for Club World Cup. That's the concern. The fact that the tournament starts on the 14th of June and 2 days later, the transfer window opens. Why would a player fly to America with the team and then have to return to be sold, likely to be sold in Europe? So even if it's to say they go to Saudi or another continent, they're probably not going to go to an American club. So it's a tricky thing. Now, which players came to mind? Firstly, Joao Felix. AC Milan have said they won't buy Joao Felix, so he's going to return to Chelsea. I don't see him going to the Club World Cup with us. I don't see that happening. So Felix probably remains at Cobham and waits for a buyer, a bidder. You know, while his Chelsea teammates, because he's still a Chelsea player, will be off in America playing the tournament. Another player, Trevor Chalobah. Sad, because he'd be facing this fate for the second time. But the reason I'm putting Chalobah in the conversation is because there has been speculation that he will be sold. To make it worse, Mamadou Sarr will arrive at Chelsea from Strasbourg. So we're going to monitor Sarr's progression. That's the player that Enzo Maresca will monitor. Alongside him, I'm assuming Aaron Anselmino will get similar treatment in terms of being monitored at the Club World Cup. So no space for Chalobah, really, guys. And it's a sad one. Another player, Benoit Badiashile. I think he also faces the same fate. I think Maresca trusts him a bit, but not for next season. I don't think he's in the plans for the coming season. Wesley Fofana could also be in the conversation, but I feel if Fofana gets back to fitness, we could give him a chance for one more season. Because as much as there was speculation, I think we might still try him out one more time because he's a class defender. Benoit Badiashile's been a makeshift. Doesn't even start Premier League games. That's a statement. The similar treatment is if you think about Cesare Casadei, who's now at Torino, all he did was play Conference League games and then he was sold. That's all it was. Same thing with Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Sad one. Sad one. I don't see Dewsbury Hall traveling to America. He might not. He might just wait at Cobham for the best buyer, for the largest bid for the player. Now, as Chelsea, does this please us? Do we have to? How does it make us feel as fans? All these questions. It's just unfortunate for the players, guys. Another one, Mikhailo Mudryk. Mudrik is in a situation. We all know, there's meldonium involved, found in his bloodstream. Will he be banned from football completely? But I think at this point, we either terminate the contract or if he's found innocent somehow, we look for the first buyer. Whoever the highest bidder is, Mudrik probably won't play for Chelsea because of the brand management, the media management in England. Might end up back in Ukraine, if anything. I think Shakhtar Donetsk would take him on. Shakhtar Donetsk's president was actually supportive of Mudrik in this situation. So who's to say he won't end up where we bought him? And yeah, guys, another one is Dastan Satpayev. Now, Satpayev, who is he? Firstly, first Kazakhstani player that could play in the Premier League, Chelsea player, and he's good. He looks like he's good, good enough. Hopefully, he doesn't get the treatment that David Washington got at Chelsea. That's the one thing that won't be ideal for our brand as Chelsea, for us as a club. No, we can't do that to players. There could be more players, guys. I don't see Vega coming back. I don't see Axel Disasi coming back. I believe these players get permanent moves, as well as Connie Chukwemeka to Dortmund. I think they'll probably seal him permanently, especially if we get Jamie Gittins to come to Chelsea. So there's those things to consider, guys. Tricky, but Chelsea are Chelsea. Let me know your thoughts, guys, because the Club World Cup is fast approaching. The season will be over by next week. Then we have the Conference League final. And then thereafter, what happens? We don't know. Bless up, y'all.